Over the past 2 years, both Cool Math Games and Cartoon Network have been rumored to vanish in the near future. There's a lot of facts and even more fiction, but one thing's for sure. It's the end of an era. Hi, I'm PJ, and let me walk you down memory lane and update you on where everything is now. Cartoon Network. On October 1st, 1992, Cartoon Network was born. Essentially, Ted Turner, who ran many other TV stations, was in the loop of buying forms of media for them and had ended up with the rights to a long list of animations. It started by airing just those, but eventually aired its first ever original series, The Moxie Show.
You love my show on the Cartoon Network. You love when I show cartoons, and you love it when I talk to other big toon stars. Hey, Bugs, this is Moxie.
Never heard of him. Wrong number.
But you love me most when I,
Countless reruns of classics like the Looney Tunes, Flintstones, and Scooby-Doo. It was seemingly an instant success for a variety of reasons, including the content and connections like TNT. They would do channel switches, airing their content on the other channel, along with its 24 hours of cartoon model. And as the years progressed, they continued producing countless shows like The Regular Show, Teen Titans Go, Ben 10, and Adventure Time that were a pillar to many childhoods, and through Adult Swim, they made even more beauties, like Bob's Burger, Total Drama Island, Family Guy, and Rick and Morty. They changed the animation game, and that's for sure. But in recent times, the channel has seen a viewership decline by 26%, and the ratings have been dwindling. And if you compare it to 2014, they're down by almost 80% in viewership. But that's only part of the reason for the channel's suspected failure. It was recently announced on October 12th of this year that Cartoon Network Studio, the production for the channel, had been bought by Warner Brothers Animation. People aren't worried for no reason. Warner has a history of murdering television in cold daylight. Warner Bros. Discovery, on April 8th, 2022, for example. Warner Bros. Merged with Discovery Channel and practically killed it. It's really hard to find exact numbers, but rest assured, the merge had seemingly been a net negative.
We are continuing to monitor some of those layoffs coming out of Warner Brothers Discovery. This is all part of the company's drive to cut costs. It's now affecting the Warner Brothers TV studio. Yahoo Finance's Ali Cannell following that story for us. And Ali, do we have a sense of just how many job cuts are coming?
Yeah, we do. Yesterday, we got the announcement that the TV studio has been affected. That segment cut 26% of its headcount, aka 125 positions across scripted, unscripted, and animation. And that translated to 82 staffers being laid off. And then the company opted not to fill an additional 43 vacant positions. But there's another big cut that the company made. They are shuttering their digital production arm, Stage 13, and the 40-year Warner Brothers Television Workshop. And this is a big one because this fostered new, diverse talent. There was a lot of talk on Twitter. Why are they deciding to cut this when there was so much diversity that was coming out of that program? So that is now done. And obviously this comes at a pretty crucial time for the company. They are trying to cut $3 billion worth of costs over the next 2 years. We saw back in August that they cut 14% of their HBO Max workforce. So this is just a continuation of those expected layoffs. I think we will see more throughout the fall. But if you take a look at the stock, it's trading near 52-week lows, down more than 50% year to date.
During Cartoon Network's merge, 82 employees were laid off. Not looking too hot. Although they have come out to squash the claims of them dying, history doesn't lie, and hopefully it won't repeat itself. Because personally, I don't want to see Cartoon Network go anytime soon. Cool Math Games. It initially launched in 1997 as a web portal full of educational and fun games, all non-violent. In late 2020, it was announced that Adobe Flash Player would be discontinued, and many feared for Cool Math Games' life. A Change.org petition was even signed by over 100,000 people in hopes to save Cool Math Games, but it was no use. Did I get ya? Cool Math Games, fine. And still they decided to switch some tech on their end, and now they focus on HTML5 games instead and have been converting older Flash games as well. So, yeah, everything is good with Cool Math Games. Hopefully both these companies can remain afloat. But in today's climate where streaming is the new thing, cable is practically deceased, and who's playing browser games, it's only a matter of time before they either need to make a change or they'll be gone. And it won't just be a rumor. Now, I want to take you down memory lane and look at some things and people that I haven't at least thought of in a while, but they're definitely part of childhood. And let's see where it is now. The McPizza, gone. Okay, well, that's kind of a troll one, but if you remember, then kudos to you. Had a very limited run in 2021, but shockingly enough, I guess it flopped. For real now, the Choco Taco is supposedly discontinued.
After nearly 40 years, the beloved Choco Taco has been discontinued. Klondike confirming yesterday that the ice cream truck favorite will no longer be available once retailers run out of their current supplies. The company says a spike in demand for different Klondike products led to the difficult decision to stop making the taco-shaped frozen treat.
We don't understand.
I would argue, but I'll ask you guys, Klondike bar or the Choco Taco, what would you choose?
Choco Taco.
Definitely. I mean, I like a Klondike bar. I didn't even know there was another one other than the Choco Taco. That's the one.
I don't understand.
Cameron Boyce, a.k.a. Luke from Jesse, sadly passed away on July 6, 2019 after suffering from seizures. So, R.I.P. to him.
Details about Disney star Cameron Boyce and the private health battle he was facing before he passed away at just 20 years old. Paula Ferris is here and has more on all this. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning to you, Robin. You know, the family had revealed over the weekend that Cameron Boyce was being treated for a medical condition. We now know that that condition was epilepsy.
Overnight, the family of actor Cameron Boyce revealing the cause of the 20-year-old's death. A family spokesperson telling ABC News Cameron's tragic passing was due to a seizure as a result of an ongoing medical condition, and that condition was epilepsy.
It's not all sad, though. You might recognize Olivia Rodrigo from Bizarre Park, also on Disney Channel. She's now a global superstar. You might know her by her song Driver's License, and she has 36 million monthly listeners on Spotify, so go her. What else? Spongebob has not been canceled, although rumors were circulating. The show is currently on its 13th season, with literal months going by between episodes. And it's being renewed for a 14th season. I understand why it takes so long to make episodes. It's an animated show, but the time frame in between these episodes is actually just unreal. Other shows that have been recently canceled include Arthur on PBS, Dr. Oz, The Ellen Show, which, if you didn't already know, The Ellen Show ended. It was a huge thing. Supposedly, she was a horrible boss and person to work with in general behind the scenes. I was thinking about making a video on that, but I feel like everyone's already covered it. Another really good show I like that ended is Blackish, so I was on ABC. My phone is going off. Fuck! Yeah, but thanks for letting me take you down memory lane. Life's changed a lot, and personally, I've been growing away from my childhood, but you can't stay as that in your childhood forever, but what did I write? Life's changed a lot, and I've personally been growing away from my childhood, but you can't stay as forever. Well, I'm sure you can, but that sounds miserable. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever my script said. Life moves on, so should we. Subscribe if you like if you wanna. Have a great rest of your day.